Hi, Adam. It's going alright. It's raining a lot right now, though, and outside. Not really a storm. Just, just a lot of rain. Like, not really like Kansas rolling storms, more England's, like, gray weather. I mean, it's just now getting to the point where it's starting to kind of wash down the road a little bit. And Echo, hi, Grumpy.
Hello.
Hello. I don't know if it was true or not. I just every time somebody talks about England's weather, I feel like I hear it's either cloudy or like drizzling more often than not.
How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Pretty good. What can I do for you?
Uh, Honestly, I've never eaten here before, so I don't even know what's on your guys' menu.
Alrighty. So it's a little bit of a makeshift menu at the moment till our full menu comes through, but you can get big brekkies, steak sandwiches, fries, corn dogs, apple pie, donuts, popcorn, or OJ root beer or iced chocolate.
Okay, do you guys do like a combo?
Yep,
Can I just do two combos with like a mixture of a little bit of everything?
sure can. There you go, swipe away. There you go.
All right, thank you.
No worries. You have a good one.
Thanks, you as well. I honestly didn't even know it was supposed to rain today. Like I went to bed, I woke up, um, like I rolled over and grabbed my phone and I was checking it real quick, and I had like 7 messages. I was like, that doesn't sound right. And then I went and looked, and it's from my boss saying like, "Hey, we're not working today." It was from like 5 other people going, "Okay." But those drinks didn't do shit. Probably because I missed the other 2 drinks. Well, it's not. It's not a free day off because I guarantee. I don't know if we're gonna be working tomorrow because it's still been raining like ever since I got that message in the morning. Like when I woke up, we had half an inch of rain, which is pretty abnormal for us at this time of year. Actually, you know what? Let's check real quick. Okay, so it's been raining for us at my home more than it has been at work. So we might go in tomorrow, but the thing that kind of sucks though is like I go to bed early the night before, I pack a lunch and everything. I wake up and then it's like, one, I interrupted my sleep. Two, it's kind of like a if I would have known, I would have stayed up later kind of deal and like not packed a lunch and wasted food. But then we also go in on I guarantee we're gonna be going in on Friday. Just to make up that day too. You know, I saw something about court. I'm not sure what my dad's doing outside. I have the window open to try to get some like cool air in the house. And it sounds like a leaf blower, but then it sounds like somebody's like taking like a xylophone, like running the wand on the xylophone. I don't know how else to explain it.
Sorry about that. I just got yelled at. I didn't know if you whispered me. My bad.
How dare you, Hugh? How dare you?
God damn it. I can't even stand in the middle anymore.
I know you made the right choice, Bell. Bell, I know you made the right choice.
I usually stand there so I can get teeth from both sides, but I can't even get no teeth.
Who says I even voted?
Yeah, you gotta be
Bell,
careful.
please, please, God, please, please, Bell, please.
Who says I voted, huh?
Please, Bell, please,
How you been,
please,
bud?
Bell. Please, go make the right choice, Bell, please.
Seeing
Please,
you,
Bell. You look amazing today, Bell. You look
You know I skipped for the Ellis County vote.
You look amazing today, Bill. How have I ever told you how?
Two on the docket right now. They're both.
I already voted.
No, bro.
Okay, okay.
Didn't
Good.
you
Voted for
that's
you.
what happened to him last time.
Thank you.
Yeah. All my kids has been.
Well, we're vegan now, so there's nothing else to do.
Just don't understand how they are.
Well, I'm here to support you, dog. Yeah, I mean, I believe it.
So is this a bench trial?
No. The cops added like 7 more cops.
These ones are 2 months in the making, and they're both civil. I look good. I usually do a.
Oh wait, no, this is Michael Manx. Aubrey Webster, Michael Manx v. LSPD and BCSO.
You trying to do that shit?
You been looking at my fucking hip spread? Yep. And the Jax case was just.
Hey, nice gown you got there, you fat stupid bitch.
At the time, and I tried to get him newer lawyer.
What'd you say there?
I tried to get him another.
Say that's a nice gown you're wearing, you fat stupid bitch. What happened to you? Car accident?
Wound up taking that case.
That's not very nice from the chief of police. Yeah, cry about
That's
it.
rude.
That's rude. That's real rude from you.
Sometimes
Yeah, get
Brad,
Barrett to
let's
put
not
it in
go back
ACR.
and
That
forth
guy
with the
loves
police.
it. You should treat people nice today, Kyle Pred.
I mean,
Suck my balls.
anytime you're dealing with like I think
Am I still coming?
It's extremely rude. Inappropriate too, dog.
Can you go grab this too?
It's best sometimes. I'll be honest, Cal looked good on that pool table. He's crying for his life.
So chat, TLDR of this court case, by the way. They're asking for a lot. I don't think they're gonna get it. But their statement of claim is on September 18th in the Court of Justice Nathaniel Grayson, the criminal proceedings of the people v. Aubrey Webster and Michael Minks was heard. During these proceedings, it was discovered that prosecutors had intentionally withheld evidence as, from their own statements, it didn't help their case. This was a clear violation of the Rhodes Rule, failing to provide evidence in its entirety as a member of a criminal prosecutor. Plaintiff seeks restitution for damages caused by the actions of the police department and urges the Department of Justice to award punitive damage in conjunction with the severity of this violation to ensure this happens to no one else ever again. They're looking for compensatory damages of $750,000, emotional distress of $150,000, and then punitive damages of $5 million. So in
They're figuring it
total,
out right now, Your
between
Honor.
the two,
Carmine will.
Didn't Carmine just try kill forehead?
oh, Michael Minks' distress is like
We're
$350,000,
checking,
so
Your Honor.
that'd
They're
be what?
discussing it now.
It's crazy. Oh, they're trying to intimidate him?
LSPD and BCSO are facing a $12 million lawsuit.
It'll be Carmine Castello, Your Honor. Apologies for the delay.
And two from the BCSO, or are you just all putting it all on Carmine?
Well, that'll be for the LSPD. I believe it's Riker. You.
Yeah,
wanted-
I can do in fact BCSO. No problem.
And Riker will doing the BCSO.
Okay. With pre-trial matters concluded, we'll go ahead and just read the statement of claim. On September 16th,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
in the Court of Justice Nathaniel Grayson, the criminal proceedings of the people versus Aubrey Webster and Michael Manx was held. During these proceedings, it was discovered that prosecutors had intentionally withheld evidence as, from their own statements, it didn't help their case. This was a clear violation of the Rhodes Rule, failing to provide evidence in its entirety as a member of a criminal prosecutor. Plaintiff seeks restitution for damages caused by the actions of the police departments and urges the Department of Justice to award punitive damages in conjunction with the severity of this violation to ensure this happens to no one else ever again. The relief being sought is, for both Aubrey Webster and Michael Manx, compensatory damages in the amount of $750,000. For Mr. Webster, emotional distress in the amount of $150,000. For Michael Manx, emotional distress in the amount of $350,000. And for both Aubrey Webster and Michael Manx, $20 million each in punitive damages. Let's proceed into opening arguments. Plaintiff, when you're ready.
Sure. Your Honor, people of the court, I mean, as you just heard, the statement of claim, it's pretty plain. Justice Nathaniel Grayson oversaw the court case of People versus Aubrey Webster and Michael Minks. Literally hours before the court case started, we had, as the defense, we had discovered that there was unreleased evidence in relation to this. Part of the prosecution's core arguments were about timestamps, phone calls, and the like, and they failed to produce to us the full amount of evidence in regards to these phone call logs. They had collected more. In fact, we discovered after the fact, just days prior to today's date, that there was in fact more phone calls that were collected from different individuals that
Oh
were not
my
produced.
god.
Look, court is difficult. Criminal investigations are difficult. We all understand that. But you can't let the prosecution of a court case pick and choose what evidence to produce. Is the goal to get a conviction? Sure. But the goal of court is fairness and justice. We want to make sure justice is fair. And we want to make sure that there's an impact given here today to kind of relay that fact that we want straight justice. We want neutral justice. We want fair justice. Thank you, Your Honor.
1 moment.
Yeah, QJs.
Alright. During the People v. Aubrey Webster and Michael Manx, the defense indicated that results of phone subpoenas had not been provided and therefore alleged their rights have been violated in the form of the Rose Rule. Plaintiff today will make attempts to spin and twist the facts of the case in a way to hide the actual truth. That the prosecution acted in good faith from the beginning through to the end, provided all material evidence to the case at hand, including exculpatory evidence, and made every effort possible to provide procedural fairness in every aspect of the case. The only thing the prosecution is liable of is prosecuting in accordance with the law. This case not only goes against the spirit of the Rose Rule violation, but also highlights the need for guardrails to be placed around this case law to prevent frivolous lawsuits. Thank you.
Okay, seeing as there is only one witness, and it's the same witness for each side, I guess plaintiff, please call your witness.
Plaintiff calls Justice Nathaniel Grayson to the stand.
Hello, Your Honor.
What?
That's all you have to say?
Raise your left hand for me.
I was gonna say, psst.
Do you
I thought you were
swear
saying
the testimony
stinky.
you are to give today is the truth, the whole
No.
truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury, so help you on.
I do.
Witness has been sworn in.
Hey, you
Mr.
guys,
Barrett,
you
your
guys
witness.
both, right? You guys.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
Good
I did. I don't know
morning.
about.
What?
All right.
No, of course.
We can do this the
Yeah.
long way and all that if we want. Sir, can you please tell everyone your name and occupation within the state? Oh, louder for us.
Yes.
Scream from your
Justice
chest there.
Nathaniel Grayson.
Perfect. Now, usually that with justice. What is a justice in our state?
What is this?
Roads violation.
Oversight of the judiciary.
So you'd say are you the top of the chain in the Department of Justice, or are you
One
like
of
a
four.
mid-range?
Basically, LSPD or BCSO stated that they left out evidence because it didn't help their
What comes
case.
to being a
And now they're
justice?
saying because of that,
What
is
it
quite
like
literally
ruling from a justice
the
standpoint?
definition of a roads violation.
Oh,
Like how is
yes.
that? How is
I
the
mean-
ruling of a justice taken?
Standardly, you are getting a legal expert's opinion, right? You are getting the best of the best, the highest level of competency you can expect from the Department of Justice.
Understood. On the 16th of September 2025, you ruled over a criminal court case on that day, correct?
I did.
And what was that court case in regards to? And what was?
It was in regards to a numerous criminal charges placed against Michael Manx and Aubrey Webster. You want me to list the charges, or?
No, I'm sure we can all reference that in evidence.
The
we heard
largest
we heard a
charge, the largest charge being charged was terrorism, which is probably what this will be remembered as, right? A terrorism trial.
So it was a very serious case then.
Yes, it was a hog charge, capital level.
How many terrorism cases have we overseen in your courts?
Personally, dozens.
How about in the last year?
Maybe 5.
Excluding Ember Quinn.
Again, still maybe 5.
Oh, okay.
I do a lot of terrorism trials.
That was a crazy quote to say on the stand. Wow.
We're gonna keep that one on the record.
He does a lot of terrorism? That was crazy to say on record.
Sorry, I need him.
Holy shit.
During that court case, I believe it was during some of the pretrial motions. There was a motion about a potential roads rule violation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what happened for that roads rule violation? Or that motion?
Okay. Yourself and Murphy Braun brought it to my attention that you believed you were missing evidence, that evidence had been provided to you in relation to Michael Monks's phone subpoena, specifically the phone call log, not the text messages. That was evidence that you would not have access to yourselves.
Understood. And there was a bit of a sidebar, like a full send sidebar in chambers. Correct?
Yes, I put court into recess. We went downstairs into the meeting room. We had a sidebar with numerous individuals who are before me today.
I have no idea, honestly.
And when it was brought up about these potential missing evidentiary pieces, you were discussing with the involved counsel about this during that.
Yes.
Multiple things. Do you recall one of the statements specifically? I want to say it was by Brittany Angel about why they didn't provide this information. Do you recall that statement?
I don't know
Or
specifically
a summary?
what you're asking me.
When we were asked why they didn't provide this evidence, the prosecution gave a pretty summary.
Hey, the house is locked down, by the way.
Why they didn't provide that information?
Yeah, I just paid the bills.
But they provided why they didn't.
Yes.
Oh, you just paid. I'm at the court right now.
It began
I'm
with a statement of
in the
why wasn't it
elevator.
requested on the docket. The prosecution wanted
Yeah,
to
Michael Minks and Aubrey
request
Webster
specific
v.
evidence,
LSPD and BCSO
and
for
then
a
it
roads
turned
violation.
into we're not entering into evidence because it wouldn't have
Good
been of
job.
use in our case.
Good job, PD. Yet again. Amazing
Understood.
work, guys.
You're familiar with the
I
roads.
won't
I'm aware.
walk in because I'm gonna lose my shit.
If you don't mind, in the precedent established.
I literally have a.
Could you do me a favor?
I'm literally like going here and like.
If you're able to,
just
is
a
it
little
okay
bit
if he
of-
utilizes his MDT, or if he just memorizes this and be shocked?
Wait, you don't want to come in here because you don't want to lose your stuff.
Can you read me?
Yeah, and
okay, so the first
I also leave in just a little bit. So. Oh, you're here.
Oh.
Starting with investigators are required, and you can end with critical.
Hey.
Back her back a little bit.
You don't have to read the very last sentence.
Oh yeah. Here.
Hi. Are you gonna be sticking around? Is it the announcements today?
No, the announcements I think are tomorrow, but the election ends today. But
Are you kidding me? The one time I can actually be here for them, they're not today.
I think they get announced tomorrow. Do I sound fine, by the way?
I think so. I haven't really been paying attention.
Like, am I quiet? Do I sound bad? Like, what?
No, you sound fine.
What do you think? I don't sound quiet at all? I'm good?
No, you sound like you're talking normally.
Look here.
Oh, Falconer did just say tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you hear that, by the way?
Mm-hmm. I can hear the beeping.
Objection. Leading.
Yeah, tomorrow if the votes get counted. Yeah. It's always we're always waiting on the people to get back, so that way we can actually know.
The reason in your mind was because did that fall within one of those three categories?
I honestly forgot who's even like running for it. I know Hannah, yourself, and I'm gonna take Junior out of that list because I don't think with what he did, I'm
Junior and
Don.
Looking at, I don't know who the fuck Don is. I still don't. People tried to explain it. I'm like, and so what?
I met her like once or twice when I was hanging out with Osvaldo.
Apparently, she's been around for a long time, so I'm immediately chalking that up to a nepotism vote. But there's a good chance Junior still wins.
I think if Junior does still win, I think the North is going to like revolt against him.
Probably.
Because I'm not happy with them. And if I'm not happy with them, the clowns are probably extremely upset with them.
Well, the
To put
stuff
it
only
mildly.
came out after voting had already started, and most people put in their votes like first day, so there will have been a good chunk of people that already voted for him, and he had that vote like locked in with a lot of people. So I mean, we'll see. Looking at it, looking at who's running, right?
Defense cross-examination.
I'm going to guess the order in which it's voting. So at the bottom of the list will be me, and above me will be Benji, and then it'll be Hannah, and then it'll be Don, and then it'll be Junior. That's what I think the last through first will be.
Honestly, I would probably say Hannah, Benji, yourself, Don.
I don't
Maybe
think I got
yourself,
higher
Junior, Don.
At the bottom.
You haven't been campaigning, but I feel like at this point, your name is
literally-
kind of like known.
People like, well, yeah, that's the whole point. Like, if people don't know anyone else, but they're like, oh, I know this person, they'll vote you. Like, that's kind of how it is. But I doubt I haven't even voted. I doubt I've gotten any votes, I'm gonna be honest. I highly kinda doubt it.
Well, you have at least one vote.
It's genuinely whatever. I do not care. Once this ends, I'll be able to go do climb stuff with you. If I do win, which I definitely won't, it's like, well, shit.
Fair enough.
I kinda don't want to win. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't want to win.
I mean, you could technically pull yourself out of the race if you wanted to, but
I don't think it'll matter.
I asked you this too when you put the day after you put it put it forward.
I already knew I wasn't gonna win. The day I put my fucking thing in, I knew I wasn't gonna win. Like, I genuinely don't give a fuck. It's mainly just, I don't even know anymore. I was fucking drunk, and I got incited by other people there. They're like, oh yeah, you should throw your name in. And yeah. Oh well.
Because it wasn't provided until the day of trial viewing process.
If it happens, it happens, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. You wanna know something funny?
What's that?
I am God. I'm God.
You're having too much fun with that, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna head back in there. Grayson's up on the stand right now as a witness.
Oh?
Yep. So, I'm kind of curious what he says, but I love you.
That's fun. Okay, I love you. It's nightmares. That's where I'm going. Going to nightmares.
I kind of figured.
I won't be done until after midnight PM EST.
Yikes. Yeah, I might be in bed by the time you come around then.
Yeah.
That is diabolical.
What?
Out for his latest twat.
You know who that character is too, right?
That Homer?
It is Homer. It's the episode where he got really fat. Ooh. Oof. Yikes.
Yeah. There's a couple properties up for sale though.
Immediately looking at them. Ooh. Chumash and Play-Doh. I want that Play-Doh property. I want that Play-Doh property.
323 square feet though.
But it's also a business property as well, so you can actually run a business out of it.
Like, what kind of business would we even do?
Well, I still have my events business as well as my alcohol business, so.
No, I'm saying that I can look at my messages.
Either or.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head in there.
I
Have fun with your nightmares.
saw who walked past. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like that was Silas.
I'm so confused with what you're asking. How would a phone system...
I don't know.
I don't know why, it just looked like Silas to me.
Maybe it was. Alright, I'm headed in there though.
It's kind of funny if he's showing up and he's like the most wanted man in the fucking city right now.
Alright, love you.
Objections to the relevance. I can see the path Breaker is trying to go down. It's not irrelevant yet. If it gets there, then Craig, you know when to object.
All right.
In relation to phone calls, may I answer?
Please.
I'm asking just as well.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, the question is, does a subpoena prevent you from looking at phone calls?
If you subpoenaed my phone records today, I would still be today able to see who called me today. Tomorrow, that's going to be a very different situation.
I understand. If a citizen asks for a phone subpoena for their own phone number, is it provided?
No, you cannot subpoena anything without a claim of criminal misconduct. Probable cause, and only LEOs can subpoena phone records.
All right, stand by 1 moment. Can't mind if you have any questions. Time to do it.
So I'm gonna say it to him. I don't call other big nose people big nose. But he does it to me, knowing damn well his nose is bigger than mine.
I see.
So you're just beating them up while he's down because somebody's. Yeah.
Are we winning or what?
Who the hell are you?
Baby Cakes, thank you for the follow.
Okay, so if a civilian contacts you and asks for a copy of their own phone records, do you not provide it?
How are they contacting me?
Could be any. Could be a phone call. Could be in person. Could be an email, text message.
Generally, no.
Has anybody asked you for a copy of their own phone records before?
Yes.
And what was your response to them?
Why?
Okay, do they give you a reason?
Sometimes if they've got, like, I'll be frank with you, I'm going to help you a little bit here. If they ask me and it's for a legal reason, I'll tell them to motion to produce on the docket.
Okay, so they don't need to go through an LEO. They can just motion to produce it on the docket.
They can.
Okay. So a civilian can get access to their own phone subpoena by contacting the DOJ via the docket, and they're given their own phone subpoena. Is that right?
They can make motions to the court and have them produced. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. One moment.
So press him on it.
Angel, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm walking out the courtroom.
Justice Grayson, a few minutes ago you said that the only way for someone to get a phone subpoena is to have an LEO do it, and now you're saying that someone can just do it on their own volition via the docket.
I didn't say that at all. I said a subpoena requires a prosecutor, an LEO, to press, because a subpoena specifically requires a statement of probable cause that goes through an LEO to a judge. I said something else about disclosure of evidence. If you don't understand that, Mr. Riker, that's not my problem.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yes.
The witness is being argumentative.
If you're referring to the last statement, I will. It is on the record, but provides no evidentiary value.
Yeah.
If a civilian requests their own phone records, is the DOJ able to provide it?
Yes.
Okay. What's the approximate turnaround time for that?
Depends. Depends on the judge. Depends on what the docket is. Depends on what it is. As long as it's done within discovery, it is what it is.
All right. Thank you.
Knock him down, Tiger. Go for it.
How's it going, Justice Grayson? It's nice to see you.
Okay. Yeah, wrap this shit up.
I'd like to bring attention to your ruling, the roads violation. Does the roads violation pertains to the phone records, correct?
Some of them.
Let's focus on the phone records. Can you go to the People's Evidence Exhibit
Objection
A?
scope.
It's the violation in question.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a great question
to finish
for.
the question before you object to scope.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll be right
as
back.
he's trying to target specific things out of evidence, I think that's a great question for whenever they have him up on the stand, right? Isn't this still a crowd?
You directly referenced it in your questions. It's completely relevant and within scope.
Yep. In Grayson's answer, he says evidence hadn't been provided to them regarding Michael Max's phone call logs, wouldn't have access to it like texts. The scope was opened when that was brought up in his answer. Continue comment.
All right, the People's A Incident Report 18649.
Which okay, the people say of which court case, Costello?
Give me a second. The people versus
this one
Aubrey
or-
Webster
okay.
and Michael Manx. This court
The-
case. Not this
is
one,
a
but the
s-
one this is about.
Okay, you want me to open it in my MDT or the
Yes, please.
outputted version? Okay.
Whichever. I want to bring your attention to the evidence that's listed.
Oh, so he doesn't pick me up and he's hanging out with Carmine? That's crazy.
Let me know when you have it up.
I have it open.
Can you scroll all the way to evidence right at the bottom where it says Aubrey?
What? Where?
Evidence.
In the
If you got the MDT up, it's gonna be in the evidence section. It's gonna be the second from last one, where it says Aubrey Webster phone calls during incident.
Yes.
Are those Aubrey Webster's phone records?
Yeah.
Was it submitted before the court date? On that docket?
This wasn't in question.
And the phone subpoena, I'd like to bring your attention to that as well.
The People's B.
Yep, Aubrey Webster phone subpoena. Is that also in the incident report?
Yeah. I mean, it's in evidence because it was added as the People's B.
So did the defense have access to this incident report at the date of the trial?
Uh-huh.
So if they had access to the incident report and they had access to their phone records, what information was withheld from them?
The Michael Monks records, which I stated earlier. Were you not paying attention?
Michael Mack specifically?
Uh-huh.
How does in your ruling, how does Aubrey Webster come into play?
I mean, he was also being charged during the same trial at the same time. It affected his trial as much as it affected Michael Monks's.
Okay, that's all, Your Honor.
Okay.
Good. That was a good one, Carmine. You really knocked him out there. You really got him. Really got him.
Any further questions from the defense?
No further questions.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'm not done.
Okay.
Uh,
And right at the end there.
Who submitted their phone subpoena?
Which phone subpoena, Carmine, just so I know?
The Aubrey Webster phone subpoena.
What are you asking? You're asking who submitted it as evidence, who submitted it
Yes,
to
who
get
submitted
reviewed?
it? Who submitted it as evidence?
Which one? The Aubrey Webster ones? It was
Yes.
submitted with the original posting on that docket. So who was the original posting officer? Was it Mayville? No, it was Ruby York. Ruby.
Okay, thank you.
You done now, Carmine?
Slick, Carmine. It was a good one.
Carmine, are you done or are we coming up for a third?
They might be coming up for a third one, Your Honor. Just give him like a timer, maybe.
Can't wait.
So, what about the Michael Manx subpoena? Who submitted that?
It was provided during trial by, I believe, May Wolf.
By May Wolf, and that is the thing in question for the roads violation.
That is posting 26 on the original docket on the 16th of September. And it was that evidence that was under question, yes, at that time.
And what department submitted that?
Wait, you're asking me who provided it, Carmine? Are you trying to throw the LSPD under the bus? The BCSO kindly provided it last minute.
The BCSO provided the Michael Manx subpoena. Are you aware who submitted that subpoena or made the request for the subpoena and had access to that subpoena?
No, I did not assess or look at your underlying subpoena. No.
Can I bring your attention to that subpoena, please?
Did I miss anything crazy with the court case?
Okay.
I want you to read out.
Where's the subpoena? Tell me where.
It's not in there.
I don't know. I've got the results of the subpoena that got provided. I don't know what the underlying subpoena where it came from was. No. The results of the subpoena were provided as the evidence that was missing the day of trial, right? But no, I do not have access to the underlying subpoena for Michael Monks.
So you don't know the origin of this roads violation?
Oh, I screwed up there.
You don't know where it stem from?
You gotta need to rephrase that because even I don't get what you're asking.
Do you know the origin of the roads violation? The subpoena? Who submitted the subpoena and made this request?
No, I do not.
You do not know. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Are we angling for a fourth comment, or are we done now?
That's all, Your Honor.
Okay. Sorry, plaintiff, redirect. Thank you.
Of course, Your Honor. Justice Grayson, we heard questions about your text messages. Are you able to flip open your phone and tell me who called you yesterday and at what time?
No, I'm not.
Oh, man, shocker. Were you provided the subpoena about and the information about Miguel L. Marion?
I'm unaware of what you're talking about.
That would be the evidence entered in. Yeah, well, I mean, it honestly goes to a good question. The evidence that was entered in the civil docket about Miguel L. Marion's subpoena and phone records that we entered in as evidence in this
civil docket.
Were you aware of this
case,
the subpoena? Oh, I get you. Well, there was a subpoena entered into evidence that regarding Miguel L. Marion involving the events of August 11th. Were you aware of this at all? At this existence of this document?
No.
When we were requesting evidence during that sidebar, was a request made to present the evidence, any evidence that was involved in this situation?
It was.
And yet this document was not provided by the defense or by the prosecution.
Is there a question, though?
I'll withdraw that one. Oh, man. Let's go to base foundational level here. What's a subpoena?
It is a request from an LEO to the courts to provide information, whether that be phone records or bank records. It comes with a statement of probable cause. It is signed by an officer and then a command member and then a judge, justice, judicial power, whatever. It is in a court document.
When police subpoena phone records, are they delivering that information and requesting that records from the individual? Are they contacting the individual to receive those records? Oh, who are they receiving those records from?
It's a request from the Department of Justice for the Department of Justice to reach out to the phone company and provide.
Oh, thank you. I was just going to ask somebody for
All right, to the phone carrier who operates the phones, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Nothing further.
Lifesaver.
Okay. Justice
Can I go
Grayson,
home now?
I don't know, because you're a witness for both sides. So you can step down for now, but you may be back up sooner than you think.
Okay.
Craig, you don't have any other witnesses. However, the plaintiff himself is inherently a witness. Will you be calling Forehead to the stand?
Yeah, Your Honor, I'll pull him up on the stand.
This is really interesting. I want to
Okay.
propose how this
Forehead, do you need help getting up here?
Need assistance, buddy?
Oh, yeah, yes, right. I've been discharged from the hospital
Dickhead,
just now.
could you help your brother, please?
Dickhead's here?
Yeah, he's in the corner.
Your Honor, he was playing A-Rams. He might be busy.
No, I got time to help my brother.
Pause the video game. What the hell?
He ain't heavy, he's my brother. You get that reference? There you go.
Oh god, his butt's out.
Damn, can you imagine being Dickhead shoulders right now?
Oh, fuck.
No, don't drop me.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I'm going to need more help, Your Honor.
Oh god.
I'm going to need more help. My brother's too fat.
Guys.
Oh, no.
Bailey, go
Oh
help.
no, how could a road
Bailey, go
violation
help.
do this to him? My beautiful boy.
Alan, Miguel, Daisy, any of you guys want to help out?
Yeah. I guess check out.
That's great. When your boys won't help you get to the
Help
stand
me.
crazy.
Yeah, I got you, dickhead.
I got it. Okay.
Sean had that.
You need
I
napkins?
just saw a lot of
We might
forehead.
need it. Can we get a cover for the seat? Forehead is kind of daffy
Anyone
ducking
got,
it right now.
anyone got a seat cover or not?
I'm not touching that seat. Porky Pig in it, Your Honor, not Daffy Duck in it. It's Porky Pig in it. That's what the
He's
kids
Winnie
call
the
it.
Pooh in it.
Yeah.
Any of them.
You can sit down for it. You got it. Yeah.
Just
You
take
need
one of
help?
these flags and drape it over. We're not American anyway.
Oh, thanks.
I can see his cock from here.
Apologies, Your Honor.
All right,
Perhaps
no,
you
you're
should
good.
stop looking.
I doubt it's that big.
What
Can
if
you
I
raise your
wanna
hand, left hand for me? Forehead.
Then
And you swear and
enjoy.
affirm that the testimony you're about to give today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury, so help you Nidus.
I do.
Hello, Mr. Webster. I know you're coming out of the hospital, so I'll try to make this one short and everything. Damn, Mr. Webster. How did you feel going into that court case?
The terrorism one?
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to speak right now because I've been shot in the chest. But you know, it still doesn't pain me as much as that court case did. The fact that these people believe that I was a terrorist, the most amount of pain I've been in. I'm an upstanding citizen with multiple businesses. You know, it just sickened me. It really did to my core, you know. So I'm just really glad. I'm really glad we had a good judge, and the truth was revealed, and justice was served, and the innocent people like myself and Michael Manx got let go. You know, I still have some faith in the justice system. It was good to see.
So what would you rate your stress levels going into that court case on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, the craziest stress you've ever felt?
Well, the fact that I was facing terrorism, a $5 million fine, and I believe 10 years in prison, I would say it was a 10 out of 10.
Damn. What would have been a 9 in your personal experiences? What would an event that would relate to a 9 for you?
Maybe what happened today to me. When I went to the hospital, that would have been a 9 out of 10.
That seems like a pretty wide variance.
Yeah, that day was a lot worse.
How many times have you been in court on major charges, like hag charges? Remember you mentioned something that you've been in there a number of times.
Well, it's been a few times. I'd say around 5.
5 times,
give or take.
Have you ever gotten a clean not guilty on anything before?
I don't believe so.
So you went into this court case pretty low hopes, I'm guessing.
I did.
How did it make you feel when your lawyer started presenting that there was evidence being intentionally withheld from your court case? How about that affected you a bit?
Well, it made me question how those other cases would have went. You know, maybe what happened in those cases. You know, if they're withholding evidence this time, you know, what stops them from doing it again down the line? Or maybe they've done it in the past. You never know. It made me question the justice system.
Even with a crack team of lawyers?
That's right.
Damn. Man, that was a pretty wild crack team of lawyers you had too. How much did you end up having to pay for those lawyers?
Oh, I believe I had 3 lawyers, and I paid them each 800.
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is glazing.
No, we're
Sustained.
What? This is literally talking about his damages.
No, but I'm not striking anything, but I'm noting that you are glazing yourself.
You're
by calling
glazing the fuck
team
out
you
of
were a
yourself.
part of a crack team of lawyers.
Okay, well, okay, your team of lawyers. I'm sorry, I'll rephrase the question without the cracked in.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's noted that you're glazing yourself. That's all.
Oh. All right. How much did you have to pay your team of lawyers?
Well, I believe I had 3 lawyers, and I paid 800K each. Well, you know, I'm not good at maths, sir. So whatever that adds up to.
Objection, Your Honor. That's not an evidence here. I'm gonna need to see some paperwork to back this up.
I mean,
rebuttal to that, Craig?
Maybe some bank transfers or something, you know?
I mean, he's making the statement to it. That's it. The evidence we're bringing in is his statement.
Wait, was this evidence withheld from me, Brian? Hello?
Well, it's a civil case, not a criminal case. Read the roads rule.
You don't need the back and forth. It is noted that there is no evidence of bank transactions, and we only have to go off of Forehead's testimony.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. So there's a lot of money invested in this, but I'm sure once it was all said and done, you got that not guilty plea, and how did you feel after that?
I felt great. That's really it. I just felt great. You know.
Was your faith in the justice system restored at least for that brief moment?
Oh, 100%, 100%. You know, if they would have sent 2 innocent individuals for a crime they didn't commit, you know, that would have been real sickening. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I think that'll be it, Your Honor.
That a slip of the tongue or truth coming out? We'll never know. Okay, cross-examination, please.
Hey, Aubrey, nice balls. How you doing, Webster? And no, I'm not talking about your gut. Not bad, Aubrey. Aubrey, you said you were an upstanding citizen.
That's right.
What you mean by that?
Well, you know, I give back to the community, dog. I used to have a charity. I don't know if you heard about it. It was Save a Tree Foundation. I have multiple businesses.
Out of the way.
You know, I like to give back to the people, officer.
You give back to the people.
That's right.
Does that include giving 313 officers life-threatening injuries with a gun?
Objection,
Is that also
Scope.
charitable by you? You're very charitable.
Objection, Scope.
Okay, stop.
He already answered the question, Your Honor.
It's not how I run things. Carmen, how is this question in scope?
He brought it into scope by saying he's an upstanding citizen.
Right, you asked him about that, and then you proceeded to move on to what I presume was going to be his criminal history.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then objection,
an upstanding
facts, not
citizen.
evidence.
He said he contributes a lot to the community. He followed up by saying that, Your Honor.
Okay.
I know killing cops was contributing positively to the community.
Okay.
Objection, facts, not evidence.
It's on his
Counsel is testifying. Do I need to go on?
His criminal record is
keep
public,
going,
Your
babe.
Honor.
Keep going.
It's public record.
Stop. Here's the ruling. The objection.
This is what I like about court. It just turns into like the council just acting like children.
Where you can have as much scope as you want.
How red do you think
Do that,
Carmine's
Carmine.
arsenal is?
Do it. Do it.
Aubrey, how much? Who'd you send $800,000 to?
It sounded like it was right next to me.
Lawyers.
Can you specify
How
which
red
lawyers?
do you think his arsehole is?
The 3 lawyers that had represented me.
Don't fuck give me names.
I got bad memories, so I just came out of the hospital.
All right, is one of the lawyers in this room with us?
Objection. Non-responsive.
Well, to be fair, Carmine saying dumb fuck give me names isn't necessarily a question.
And he answered, so he obviously acknowledges himself as a dumb fuck, Your Honor.
Results inconclusive.
You're on a full attack. I'm being called a dumb fuck.
Your
Oh my
counsel knows
God.
how to deal with that.
To be fair, there's a reason we asked for less emotional distress damages on him.
Okay. So, Carmine, your last question was, is one of those lawyers in the room with us today?
Yes.
Answer the
That's
question
correct.
for him.
He is.
Can you point towards him?
What's happening?
That'll be my lawyer
What's
right
up?
there.
It's Ted.
Oh, the fucking R2D2 over there, Bebop over
Oh,
there.
with the whispering, I thought you were someone else. Hey,
Mr.
Ted.
Xbox over there, is that him?
It's
The one
been a
with
minute.
the power symbol on his forehead?
Yeah, I feel like it's been a couple months.
Who the fuck are you talking to, bro?
Still a cop?
No.
He's talking
That'll
to
be-
Forehead.
That'll be him.
How much
See,
you
you
paying?
have same
Let me ask him.
medical condition as me.
I'm asking you, Aubrey.
I paid him 800,000 for his great work.
I guess you could say
I-
we
How'd you do
see
that?
eye to eye on a particular subject.
I'm paying him
A little bit.
How'd you pay him?
with money.
Yeah, I know.
How did he receive the money, Aubrey?
In
Yep.
blowjobs.
So that's a joke to you?
I believe it was a
I mean, it was my best.
A bank transfer, $800,000. So if we check your
I'd
records
say it's like
from today, all the
6
way
out
to
of
the
10.
court date, their transaction will be there, $800,000.
it will be
You have no idea how I lost it, do you?
payments.
It was done in
No
multiple.
idea.
So if we tally it all up, it's going to be $800,000.
That's correct.
You understand what perjury is? Aubrey
Go and
Webster?
check the records.
Do you
Yeah, I
understand
kinda
what
figured.
perjury is,
Badgering.
Aubrey Webster?
So probably
I-
best
I
not to make
saw
jokes
what-
about
Objection scope.
Yeah,
my eye or lack thereof.
on the perjury.
Yeah,
mine was some asshole
Yeah.
took it out, so I'm sure it's your not first as bad as objection yours. But was
Badgering. and
most
then
likely I
objection scope.
deserved it. But you know, that's neither here
Shot in
nor
the head
there.
and left for dead.
Question, Your Honor.
Okay.
Can I move
Shot
on
in
to
the
my
head,
next
left for
question?
dead. You may. Fuck.
Aubrey, you
So
said
you had it rough
after
then,
the
huh?
court case, you felt
Yeah.
like you received justice.
Well,
That's correct.
my
So
own
you-
way, I kind of know the feeling.
My rights have been violated.
So hopefully you don't
But
have
you said you
voices in your head
received
that
justice, Aubrey.
have you do shit
The
that you don't
outcome
want to
of
do.
The court
you know?
case, I did receive justice and I got to prison
Okay.
for 10 years.
Then that would suck.
But there was still foul play by the police.
Not
you
yet.
made aware of this quote-unquote foul
The
play?
re- the reason we're here is so that nobody else.
The angry ones are getting
Honor,
louder,
Your
but
Honor,
Mhm.
the witness is literally
My apologies,
arguing
Your
with
Honor.
me
My
right
apologies.
now.
Well,
Yeah,
Your Honor, he's
just-
pretty
just-
argumentative,
Watch
Your
your
Honor.
tone,
He's
little
pretty.
bro.
You see
Watch
what I'm
your
saying, Your
tone.
Honor?
Evil
Your
as
Honor,
a
Your Honor.
foot.
Respectfully, he's argumentative
Objection.
himself.
Counsel is
I don't know who he
instructing
thinks
the
he is,
witness.
Your Honor.
What the hell? Yeah. Okay. Carmine, let him answer the question you asked
Carmine,
him,
you
and
a
not
bitch.
just be on
My
his dick.
apologies, Your Honor.
So he can call me a bitch, but I call him a dumb fuck, and hey, I committed a fucking cardinal sin.
Did I chastise you for calling him a dumb fuck?
No, because we all agreed he is a dumb fuck. Even his lawyer did.
Look, I mean, if both sides could agree that if Forehead's a dumb fuck and you're a bitch, then we can all get along, okay?
Ain't nobody agreeing I'm a bitch. Let's get that shit.
Carmine,
straight.
you are
You're a
such a fucking
Carmine,
bitch.
Carmine,
Shut
ain't
up.
you
You're a
get fired
bitch.
From the PD, and Calvin came back, and you came crawling back, sucking on his balls. That's the reason you got
Okay,
hired.
Forehead,
Oh,
You a bitch.
wow.
I
Forehead,
really
you're the
got to.
one- Forehead, you're the
oh my
one on the
God.
stand here, not
My
Carmine.
apologies, Your Honor. My apologies.
Okay, let's continue. Carmine, ask your question, please.
So, what was the last question I asked him, Your Honor, that wasn't objected to?
That you felt you got justice while we're here, and he said his rights were violated.
Aubrey, there was a sidebar during this court case where you
just
were made
changed his
aware,
question.
where you were made aware of the.
Did I answer the previous question?
Well, What was the
Yeah,
previous question?
You said you felt your rights were violated. That's why we're here.
Okay.
I was adding on to that point of we're here so this doesn't happen again down the line. You know, where PD doesn't have to resort to foul play to convict somebody. That's the real reason we're here, Carmine.
So you're not here for yourself?
Well, I'm here for myself too, but you know, like I said, I have to give back to the community and make sure that everyone's treated right.
Like you said, you got justice. You were made aware during the court case, right? There was a sidebar where it was brought up to you, right?
That's correct.
And were you given the option for the court case to be postponed, mistrialed, anything like that?
I don't remember, dog.
Do you recall if the judge said that the evidence could be retracted and not added to evidence?
Objection scope. He wasn't questioned about any of the evidentiary like motions or anything like. He's not a lawyer.
You're right. He was questioned on the quote unquote rights violation.
Yeah, but he's not a lawyer.
Oh, he was in the room.
No, hold on. Look, let me look back at the questions. Yeah, I'm gonna sustain the objection on scope. The conversations the same I weren't asked about previously.
Nice one, Carmine.
Alan, you don't even know what the fuck the day is, let alone what's going on in this court case.
I miss when you was casino security, bro. I miss when you was casino security.
You got any more questions, Carmine?
Oh, that's it? That's what you're done? Well, you did good. Yeah, good job, Carmine. I think good job. Pat you on the back.
That's what you got, Carmine?
I don't
Hey,
think we have
shut
any
your mouth,
questions, I
fourth
guess.
rounder. Shut your fourth rounder mouth.
Objection. Counsel is instructing the witness.
You should have stayed fired. Come on.
Okay. Contempt
You
for
want
both
him?
of you.
Oh, my apologies.
All right, yeah. Then,
Oh my gosh.
I know further questions for Mastione. I don't know about Carmine, but not for us.
Carmine going once. Going twice.
No,
Okay.
that's...
Craig, redirect.
Nah.
Okay. Is this witness multiple recall by the defense?
I don't think I realized it until now, but Anastasia has an ego.
Carmine?
It's kind of fun to see in a
What
character.
was that, Your Honor? Sorry?
Are you marking forehead for recall?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Dickhead, can you come get your brother? Alan as well, if he's still here.
Hey, look, his fat ass is actually walking.
Alan's
This
gonna
guy's
get
a
on.
fucking
Busy.
fraud.
Yo, Pred, I hope you know if I ever get the opportunity to kill your entire family, I'd fucking hang him in front of you.
You ain't gonna do nothing,
Whoa.
pussy. All right?
Why does Alan sound like a 4chaner?
Hey, stop whispering my name.
I'd hang your entire family, Pred.
That's
You
why.
wouldn't do nothing.
Over here.
Hey, listen,
Wrong
you won't
table.
do anything
This
unless
one.
Daddy tells you to do it, you
Oh, my bad,
fucking
wrong
little
side.
dog.
Shut the fuck up before I...
That's right. Carry Daddy, you fucking dog, you fucking henchman.
Right.
Deliver
Was it-
Daddy, little bitch.
Hey, and then, what, 3 months ago when Daddy was telling you something to do, you did it like a good little dog.
Hey,
Shut up,
hey,
bitch.
hey, I did what I wanted to do. We ain't the same.
Nah, not really,
Wait,
bitch.
hold on, Pred. Wasn't you begging me to join the gang? Ain't you a gang member,
if you
bitch?
guys want to argue, take it outside.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Objection, Your Honor. It is very entertaining.
It is, but we do want to move this along.
Not to.
Alright, Craig. Any evidence you want to highlight? You doing that in closing?
I'll do that in closing. You're up.
Alright. Move over to the defense. Defense, you've
I
got...
wish Forehead would close his moo-moo. I've been seeing a lot more of him
Carmine,
than
why
I
don't you
want
call
to today,
Forehead
Your
back up?
Honor.
Strike while the iron's hot.
We have Grayson and Forehead available as witnesses.
Come on, Carmine. You marked him for recon. You're not calling him?
All right, I'm calling him back up. Aubrey Webster.
Get back up there, you asshole.
Bro.
This dumbass motherfucker.
Hey, give Daddy a helping hand.
Fred, I swear to God, I would actually hang every one of your fucking family
You
in
know
front of
what?
you.
ain't
one
gonna
by one.
do
I swear to
nothing.
God.
Hold on.
Go back to your pew, little bitch.
Fuck you mean, hold on, Carmine? Are you calling him or not?
I think he's trying to.
Yeah, I'm calling him, Your Honor. I'm calling him up. I don't know isn't up
Okay,
there.
that's it. No take backsies anymore.
This is sickening.
I know, bro. They're abusing you, bro, right now.
This is direct, right? So I can ask this bitch whatever I want.
Okay, Forehead, I
Bitch.
will remind you you're still under oath.
Understood, Your Honor.
Carrying daddy, you little dog.
Shut up, bitch. You was literally shooting fucking bullets for us fucking 2 months ago.
You ain't wrong.
He says shooting bullets like it's groundbreaking discovery, but I'm pretty sure that's what guns do.
Okay.
Aubrey, how's it going?
Doing great.
I don't give a shit, to be honest. I don't
Objection,
think anybody
badgering.
still
Sustained.
gives a shit. Aubrey, you were given the opportunity in a sidebar during the court case to dictate to a degree how the court case proceeded. Do you recall that conversation?
I respectfully call
misstatement
mine. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
objection, misstatement of fact.
Were you in the room when the sidebar was called between you, the and the plaintiffs, the prosecution? Sorry.
Which room?
The sidebar room with Grayson.
No.
You were not?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, what now, Karma?
Oh no, hold on. Just to understand, when they went to talk about the roads violation, you and Michael Max stayed in here.
He's talking about was in the room with them or was in this room? What's the question there, Carmine?
Your objection, dumb fuck. He knows what I'm asking him.
Oh, hold on, I'll clarify. Floyd, when like your lawyers and the cops went to go discuss this, did you go with them or did you stay here?
I stayed here.
Ref, can we get a call on that? Is that true?
You can ask a witness, like I don't know, Justice Grayson, when you call him up.
Why are you wearing this US gown? What's going on with this outfit?
Objection, relevance.
Yeah, he's a direct line of questioning. Who knows?
Yeah, it has no relevance on this
You
court
don't know.
case at all.
You don't know that.
Carmen, you give 3 questions to make this relevant.
Who the fuck is Carmen up there?
He's already got one. Hey, Ford, can you speak louder for me?
Carmine, don't look at me, bro. Don't look at me, dude.
Assistance. Go ahead. Go ask for help. Go ask, how about you go to cow? Put out your daddy for some
you,
help.
bro. I don't know where you're going with this. This is on you.
Go ask your daddy for some help. Go to cow prayer. Go ask
I
him for some
trust
help.
my son. Son, you got this.
Go ahead.
Aubrey, are you suing for damages because you walked in with a hairline and walked out without one in that court case? Or were you born like this?
That's rich coming. Take your hat off.
I'm not taking my hat off.
Take your hat
Aubrey.
off.
You're the one on the witness stand, Aubrey. Aubrey, why is your forehead so big, Aubrey?
I'm gonna take the hat off.
Aubrey, why don't you
Take the hat off,
lease
dog.
out some of that
I am
forehead
cool
real
of-
estate?
There you go.
There you go. Hey,
Oh, God
hey,
damn.
Hey, no
I
blemish,
think
no
so. To get the
spots.
top.
Hey, he's been to
Ain't
Turkey,
no
Your
balding.
Honor.
crown's
He's been to
getting
Turkey.
Ain't no shit, ain't no
There's some
balding
balding
over
at the
here.
crown of your head.
He needs his money back then, Pred.
Ain't no balding.
It's,
Your Honor,
he's got
that
you can
is
afford it
the.
now.
Hold, give me a moment. Yeah, he's good, Your Honor. Alan, good boy. Go get him. Alan, go get Daddy, Alan.
What a
No,
waste
hold
of
on.
time.
Fetch, Alan.
What a waste of damn
Craig, are
time.
you asking him anything?
Oh.
Yeah, I asked him one question. That's all.
Riker, are you asking Forehead anything?
Why he recalled
No, Your Honor.
Alright. Come get your mans.
Jesus fuck. That is hilarious.
You believe this shit, dog?
Sorry, Artie, you didn't hear me say that.
I legitimately didn't.
Come on, you dumb as hell, dog.
Pardon me.
Who the hell are you?
I heard the car. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Barnside. Thank you for the follow, Barnside. I don't know why I
Sorry, Your
struggled
Honor,
with that.
were you waiting for us to call the next witness?
remember that? You remember that? When you came
Well,
underneath
I'm gonna
begging
see
like
what
a
happens
bitch?
with
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
that.
Hey, you,
Oh, with
just
that.
know
Okay,
you're
see.
a bitch for life. You're a
Just
bitch
know
for
that
life.
I used you for protection. You never meant anything.
Go fuck
to me.
yourself. Go fuck
You're just
yourself.
a
Oh,
mean-
hell no. Hell no.
Of course. Bye.
Who's winning?
Dickhead, I am too hungover to give you
All
a
right,
good
next witness
defense.
from the defense, please.
Oh yeah, we'd like to call up Justice Nathaniel Grayson, please, to stand.
I am
All right, coming up.
out of the hospital and back, so there's that. Yeah. Want to keep drinking myself in a stupor.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Just remind you you're under oath still.
I hear him all the time, too.
Wait if you
Yeah.
have a seat.
Okay.
Hello, Justice Grayson.
Hi.
Hi, it's me, Undersheriff Brittany Angel. How you doing today?
I'm alive. How are you?
Hey, that's all we can ask for, right? I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking, by the way. Thank you. So I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. I don't want this to go too long in the tooth. I don't want to retread too many steps in the interest of time. I know a lot of people here don't really give a fuck about the that stuff. So we'll just kind of get to the point here. So to start off with, I want to reference the ruling that you made, which is in evidence. I believe it is the third posting. I'm sure you can see it. You still have it, right, on your?
Yeah, I got it.
Hold on. I just want to like get more comfortable here, if that's right here.
Okay.
So basically, when I go through this this ruling, I want to ask you about the first two sentences that you put in it. Could you read them off again, just to refresh the memories of the people in the court?
Rhodes rule violation was found in relation to the problem of procedural fairness, in relation to missing potentially exculpatory evidence that could not be assessed due to last minute fairly. No remediation or relief was offered at the time.
Okay. All right. So the main questions that I want to ask you here, first off, in the workings of a justice, and they can be very complicated. So I'm not familiar with the exact workings of how these rulings are determined. What level of consideration is made when it comes to a Rhodes ruling specifically about procedural fairness? Is there a list of guidelines that you have to go over? Is there any internal checklist that you apply to make that determination?
I was not expecting this court case to last so
There are no
long.
internal SOPs on Rhodes rule violations.
Okay. So how then did you come to this determination?
Okay, so in relation to Rhodes and the way it's written, it states specifically that it states specifically that it is in relation to a reasonable court, right? So there's a part. Now, can I open it up and read to you directly?
Yes, you may absolutely go ahead and open up the common law. I'd love for you to, actually.
Okay.
I thought this was gonna be like really quickly. Like this is what they did. And be done with it.
Does the they don't even let you bring food in here?
Huh?
They don't let you bring food in here?
I guess not, but I got my food.
Yeah, I'm reading this. One second.
That's no, it's fine. Take your time. Take your time.
No, not really.
It's important that you find the exact stuff in interest of procedural fairness. So.
Uh-huh.
I have some shit if you need it. Goodbye, Daisy. What the hell? Oh, that's dramatic as hell. Like he was like.
Okay, so it says evidence is considered material under this rule if its disclosure would reasonably influence decisions by the court, right? So for me, that means the
What does that mean?
all of this falls under a reasonable person, a reasonable prosecutor, a reasonable court. It is a reasonable man standard. That is a standard legal procedure that we are taught to assess at all points of legal training, whether as a lawyer, whether as a judge, whether as a justice. So by applying a reasonable man standard going forward in this case, what I'm looking to assess is whether or not I believe procedural fairness would have been influenced by the withholding of this evidence until day of trial in a on
Okay.
a constitutional level in relation to the right to a fair trial.
Well, let me ask you this then: does the Rhodes Rule cover the timing of when evidence is provided strictly in that sense?
I mean, the Rhodes Rule is there specifically designed to cover everything outside of discovery, right? So if it's not provided during discovery, then yes, probably.
I see. Now,
The base intention.
another question for you. In previous statements that you made when you were up on the stand earlier, you stated that you did not review the evidence in its entirety. It's actually even here in your ruling that you did not review the evidence directly. My question to you is, how could you determine the exculpatory nature of this evidence if you did not review it?
I didn't need to.
Why is that?
Because the exculpatory nature of it isn't actually material. What I'm assessing is, the procedural fairness at that point, which is what I ruled it a Rhodes Rule violation on, procedural fairness, not the exculpatory nature of the
I'm
evidence.
sorry to cut you off, but the common law disagrees with what you're saying, and I would like to know why you are directly contradicting written legislation.
I'm not.
Well, you are.
No,
objection,
I'm not.
misstatement of fact.
I'm not misstating anything.
I'm waiting for
The witness disagrees. It sounds
Hold
like.
on.
I'm rebuttaling. I'm not talking to you.
I will sustain it. Andrew, can you point out the specific part that you believe is being contradicted?
Yes. Let me point it to you right here. It is in the second paragraph of precedent established. Evidence is considered material under this rule if its disclosure would reasonably influence decisions by commanding officers, prosecutors, or the court, including the approval awards or the presentation of charges. Justice Grayson stated on the stand that he didn't need to review the evidence of whether or not it was material because he was more concerned about the procedural fairness and not the evidence itself. But I'm stating that the legislation requires him to review this material, this evidence, for its material facts and not based off of procedural fairness, which is not written in here at all.
Okay. I think we're all on the same page. Go ahead with your question.
Well, I'm not entirely sure if the question needs to be asked at this point, really. I think it speaks for itself. So I guess just to cap it off, then, you did not review the evidence in question for its material nature.
I've already answered that for your side multiple times.
Okay. Are you going to answer the question?
No, I did not review. I did not need to review.
Thank you. That's all for me for now.
Does Red still have evidence tampering on his record?
Let's see if I can go 2 for 2 on the contested search warrants, huh? Oh no, I'm in a similar boat there. I got people that wanted me to file paperwork for things to post today, and they even suggested, like, hey, if you got like a buddy that's named like his name's like Al, but instead of the letter L, it's the letter I.
He's your witness.
To help you out, and I was like, I don't
go
go
for it.
that way, baby.
I do have one question.
From the heart.
Okay.
I like the way the panache I give things.
So the subpoenas that were provided during the court case, the ones that were the ones that were the Rhodes Rule violation. Sorry, the ones that the Rhodes Rule violation was for. Did they have any influence on your verdict?
No subpoenas were provided during the case.
That's not true.
It is true.
Forcer's back?
They were provided during the court case, during the trial.
Unfortunately, no, they weren't. You provided the evidence contained from the subpoenas, the subpoena logs. You did not provide the subpoenas.
Okay, so the subpoena results that were requested from the defense.
Okay, sweet. Okay. Tell anybody what?
That's what I'm talking about. Did they have any? Did the results of those subpoenas that were provided during the trial have any influence on the verdict?
The damages sought area.
On the verdict, no.
Okay, record.
I mean, oh, geez, what a coincidence! Wow, isn't that crazy? How just oh, geez, like that wasn't planned.
Your Honor, you said only one of the prosecutors would get to ask questions at a time. Why am I having to deal with all of them tagging in and out?
You have any questions, Carmine?
That's a fair point, but it's kind of done now.
Justice Grayson, how goes it?
It's going.
Wait, pay me for which now?
Justice Grayson, during the court proceedings, do you recall how this quote-unquote missing evidence was brought to your attention?
Yes, Murphy Braun and Craig Barrett raised it.
When they raised it, did you question the prosecution about for the reason it wasn't submitted?
Yes.
Who'd you question?
Mae Wolf.
What did you ask her?
I asked her why wasn't this evidence given to the court?
What did she say?
She said because it wasn't, it did not aid our case.
Thanks, Carmine.
From your knowledge, who submitted
Object's not in evidence.
I think Carmine just like the
It
entire.
sounds like he's entering the facts with this testimony.
Hold on. I mean, unless there was a recording.
Oh my
the
God.
only way to enter that into evidence would be through eyewitness testimony. So objection overruled.
So, Grayson,
You're killing it, Carmine. Keep it up.
thank you. Grayson, from your recollection, who submitted the phone records on the docket?
In the original posting, Ruby York. Later on, the mid-trial, Mae Wolf.
Just to confirm, the potentially exculpatory evidence that you didn't review, who was that submitted by, or who was that held by? Okay. Thank you, Grayson.
Although now I can't get it out of my head that now I'm thinking about the whole DOJ. They're all like their own horse in a horse race, and I'm wondering which one would win the race. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up, but it better not unlock anything here.
If you're into horse girls, I don't know if I can help you, okay? I just know they made the video game where all the horses are anime girls.
Are we reapproaching from LSPD, or are we just waiting to see?
Oh, geez.
How many you done?
This is why I lost all
I have one more question.
Oh man.
Grayson?
Oh, it's a good thing you know the only scandal involving the NBA betting it would be me betting on the Pacers.
With the thing that was the evidence that was potentially exculpatory. What involvement did the LSPD have with it directly?
I'm unaware of how you deal with evidence behind the scenes.
Oh yes.
But from your knowledge,
I didn't see any.
You know when I looked up.
you didn't see any involvement from the LSPD when it comes to.
As I've said, I am unaware of who submitted the original subpoena. I don't know that information. That information wasn't provided to me as evidence, right? I don't know that. All I know is that when it was requested, Mae Wolf provided the evidence. That's all I'm aware of. Anything else, I don't know.
Yeah, this is an LSPD case, actually.
One moment.
He's just trying to shift the blame onto you, so.
Andrew, you were yelling. I don't
We're
know if you
done.
heard that.
We're done, Your Honor. We have
I
no
have a
more
motion.
questions.
I have a
We have
motion.
we
I
have
have a
no more
motion.
we have no more questions, Carmine. Are you? How much did they pay you? Huh?
Step up, Carmine.
The LSPD has a motion, Your Honor. As the primary witness and the person that made the ruling on this case is made pretty aware, the LSPD doesn't know why we're being sued here. We had no involvement in the exculpatory evidence in its submission or its relevance, Your Honor. And I'd like for the LSPD to be dropped as a defense.
How do I feel
on
about
this.
selling coming to it?
Craig, I'll hear a rebuttal.
I think it'll be fun.
Sorry, was it asking
But
what
I think it's going
LSPD's
to
involvement was? Is that the...
Carmine is saying
pretty much ruin
he
any
doesn't see
hopes
why
that I
LSPD
have
is
of
being
maxing.
sued and thus they should be dropped as a defendant. Your rebuttal to that, please.
Because LSPD, Ruby York was the one that posted the charges to the docket. They are the primary prosecution.
But the evidence, this exculpatory evidence, the LSPD.
But I'm
had
kind
no
of curious what
part
they're going to do with it. I feel like it opens up a lot to
They're the prosecutor. They inherently have a part
like
of it.
expand.
All the evidence they submitted was submitted through the right
Your Honor, I'd like
channels
to
at a timely,
resubmit
at a
another
timely
motion.
fashion.
I'd like to motion to sever the
on.
BCSO's defendants, considering that this isn't even our case and we're not the ones who submitted the evidence in the first place.
That is not true, Your
See
Honor.
how stupid that sounds,
Your
Carmine?
Honor. I'd like to-
As far as Carmine's motion to dismiss the LSPD as defendants, that motion is going to be denied at the time. The case was submitted by Ruby York. She hasn't been in the employ of the LSPD since
Thank you.
time immemorial. The motion to sever is also denied. I will weigh culpability and liability in my ruling.
Thank you.
Are you done with your question now, Carmine?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor. Yeah.
BCSO, are you done with your question?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, Craig, you got any cross?
Yeah, sure. I'll throw a couple
Hell yeah.
out there. Hello, Justice Grayson.
Okay.
From your observations, how much time did the defense have to process that newly submitted evidence that was discovered mid-trial?
Not a lot. Not a lot. Like, if you want me to be specific, court kicked off late. If we weren't going to literally go into continuance and throw it out for the
Whoever
day
threw that
after
up as a
we
photo is
decided to
amazing.
the date, we had maybe
That's fucking
2
hilarious.
hours to get our heads around it. In total, there wasn't a lot of time because the sidebar went on for about an hour. It was running in deep into the case not even being able to be done that day.
Gotcha. Another question. Do you consider the lawyers and the defense lawyers, the prosecuting lawyers, are they all part of the court?
In what way?
Like, are they generally just a part of the court process?
While working,
They
yeah.
make decisions. They make decisions and strategies and such during court cases.
Of course.
And your ruling that was posted was your ruling. Was that contested?
Not competently.
Thanks. That's it.
Okay. Any redirect?
Wait, this is like Marvel.
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
I feel like this
Nothing
has turned
for
more
me
into like
either,
Marvel
Your
libel
Honor.
case than anything.
Alright, Justice Grayson, you're free to step down and you're now released from the shackles of being a witness.
Amazing. Thank you.
Okay. With that, there are no more witnesses to be called. Does either side need time to prepare closing arguments?
Yeah, we'd like a few minutes, Your Honor.
Okay. Yes, Greg?
I was going to get a point of clarification. I know how it's handled in the greater mainland 48 states. What is the direction, the order of presentation for closing for civil suits? Because I know it's different from criminal suit in the mainland. How do we want to process it here?
You go first, and plaintiff goes first, then defense.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right.
On me.
I'll give you guys until 42 minutes past.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate that.
Which one? You got to be specific here. Hold up.
Thank you. Yeah, that maybe grabs your way. Just ask, you know, you talk to it. But
Yeah, see, I guess I probably could meet with you there. I guess regard some of the questions and stuff like that. Cause I definitely have you down there as a witness there.
I think you got a pretty solid case. I don't think you'll get 10 million, but you might get a couple mil.
Yes, yes, that was at the request of my client there, Mr. Dauchi.
Chat, how long do you think they're gonna take for deliberation?
The events as they transpire, kind of thing.
I think Carmine really cooked them.
Yeah.
Come here, brother. I need to talk to you.
God damn, dog.
You can get it at the.
I think you gotta blood this
I think
Carmine guy in.
Yeah,
I think he rooting for the for us for like the entire time.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that motherfucker was
art gallery.
I thought that motherfucker was stupid. But he was smart, though. He was trying to put himself under the bus. He realized they're losing.
You have a new toy. You do not need a new toy.
He said, "Fuck this," but I almost saved my own ass.
But you know what? I might go hide in Carmine's car.
Yeah, so you follow like the parking lot that is full.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do. You think I should do that?
Yeah, they have those.
Why do you think? Oh no, I guess I can't really answer that question.
Yeah, art gallery, and it's just like the parking lot. There's a parking lot with it kind of like in the alley.
Reasoning.
What?
Well, I think the way it's gonna work is if we do win a large amount.
By the way, if anyone needs food, there is quite a bit here that's about to go bad. If anyone needs it.
Did you swipe?
Some type of lawyer fund, I think. If we get like 10 million, like 8 million is going towards like lawyer.
Oh, just for like future shit.
Huh?
Hey, get your fat ass out of here.
I could be wherever I want, Copper. This is a courtroom. I know my rights. I'd rather know your Bill of Rights handbook, bitch.
Also, that is disgusting.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna blood you in the gang after that one.
Best letter ever. Yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and announce my retirement from playing combat arms. At least for about 7 days.
This judge sounds like he knows a lot.
On the outside.
Brother, you ain't never wore a medium since you were in elementary school. Who the fuck are you lying to, forehead? All right? Big fat ass motherfucker.
I wear your mama's medium panties at night when I'm having sex with your dad, bitch.
Hey, good. Hey, good for you. It sounds like it's a.
Sounds like you trying to
nice
think of something to come up with, but you can't. Cause your mom's drinking my cum, bitch.
What? I don't think that's true.
Sorry. What?
Damn.
I wish I still had the physique I could fit into a medium. I'm pushing 50 and my top button's fighting for its very life.
Diabolical. He's still walking around with that shit.
Why the hell does he have that shit on, bro?
Yeah, that happens a lot sometimes.
I'm a new man, by the way, you know. I'm a changed man, brother. Yeah, see, now, you know what? You know what's crazy? I swear to God, if you don't like
You guys didn't work with him to begin with. So what are we missing out on over here at LSP? Come on. Why you guys acting like we're a team?
I gotta let chat now.
You don't care to work with us in any regard, any capacity, really, anyway. Come on.
I didn't just wake up randomly one day and say I'm a changed man, you know what I'm
There's no other feeling than feeling hopeless being stuck in a corner by a minigun.
Hey, it is what it is. I didn't know I had to work this until yesterday. Look, you should have talked to Ruby York about it. That wasn't my case.
No, that's not true.
The same argument can be made that you guys didn't care to reach out to Ruby.
I can't tell you.
Huh? Where is she?
Can't tell you where
She wasn't able to make it today, unfortunately. That's what she told me last night. I know she wasn't able to make it. She told me last night.
I love you.
What do you mean? What's my? We're not ruining any case. This isn't her case. This is an LSPD BCSO joint venture.
Okay, it's 42 minutes past the hour.
We're both being
Craig, you ready?
Yes, we're ready, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll get there.
All right, closing arguments. Start us off, Craig.
Hold on, they're still chatting. I'll give them a second to be ready. I want them to be able to pay attention.
we're not chatting. I'm just letting them know something. So you're good.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure you guys were ready to be able to listen.
Always ready and eager.
Absolutely. All right, Your Honor. We heard a bit of testimony today, but there's also a key certain number of facts here that we need to pay attention to. A ruling was made by a justice of this court. That ruling was that a roads rule violation occurred. There was an option to appeal this ruling, and that appeal wasn't made. Therefore, I mean, it should be redeemed that a roads rule violation occurred. That's the facts. That's the facts of the case here. When we want to talk about roads rule and the evidentiary value of things, the defense here wants to question, what was the value of this evidence? What is the matter of it and everything? When we look at the roads rule, the precedent established by it, it specifically states this includes exculpatory evidence, inculpatory evidence, and neutral evidence. It's all evidence involving this. And the fact of the matter is, this is information that was evidence of it. And did the defense get a chance to utilize this evidence? Not really. As we heard from Justice Grayson, we didn't really have time to review this in its full scope in the middle of trial when we received it. That's the reason why this information and this evidence needs to be presented
Wait, like a trapsicle door?
in normal due process ahead of time so we can prepare. But then there's also the fact that now we've also learned there is additional evidence out there that still was never presented until we discovered it. Miguel Almerian's subpoena, as we submitted into evidence, was directly involved in this. More phone records were involved, and those have not been reviewed. The defense wants to say, did you get a chance to review this to find its material value? Of the Michael Manx ones, maybe he didn't.
Take it easy, Bill.
The defense didn't get either.
Yep.
Miguel Almerian's, nobody has, except for the prosecution. And at this point, that's evidence that may never see the light of day, unfortunately. And so we'll never be able to know the material value of this. And that's the importance of the roads rule. That's why we have these situations in place. Is it perfect? Probably not. But in a perfect world, the police department would be able to maintain records of everything. And as we know, I don't know if any of you in here have been taken hostage lately for a bank. If they don't catch them, there's a 90% chance that there's not even a report written. So do you have remediation options to be able to sue the people who took you? Not really, because they aren't making the evidence for it to line it up. Your Honor, we also heard testimony from
Fucking W. Barrett. That was one thing that irritated me as a cop.
Stresses he felt during this court case and the financial impact it had on him in his legal expenses. Now, obviously, we don't expect the courts to reimburse every Joe Schmo for legal defenses. That's why we have the rights to have their legal defense team appointed. But there was a lot of extra effort that had to go into the legal work because of these violations that occurred. There's also some concern that should be brought forward concerning the way the police department is approaching this violation. This is a civil rights violation. This isn't the justice system version of running a red light. This is the justice system version of kidnapping, taking away somebody else's rights, causing a whole domino effect of citizens' rights and due process failures. Now, when it comes to damages and things, obviously, the plaintiffs are asking for a lot. And we know this. The punitive damages requested are to make an impact, to show to PD of how serious these violations are. Now, the court may try to make this determination, and if they decide that they are liable based on these violations that occurred, does Mr. Webster and Michael Manx deserve this money? I mean, that's up to the courts to decide, but I'll tell you what, and this is from Mr. Webster and Mr. Manx as well. Should the courts find that punitive damages be awarded in the amounts that are requested, I think we all agree, Mr. Webster and Mr.
Holy
Manx agree,
shit.
all that money doesn't have to go to Mr. Webster and Mr. Manx. In fact, they have proposed, and we want to make the courts aware of this, that they would like any amount of the awarded, if the court decides to award above the original $5 million in punitive damages, that the amount above $5 million of punitive damages, all of that be earmarked into a public fund geared towards hiring, training future lawyers, and especially prosecutors. Bonuses going towards lawyers to help the police department in prosecuting these cases, because they clearly need it. And dear God, the citizens want more fairness. They want more proper justice. I think we all do. And that's what we're trying to find here. That's what we're really trying to garner here, is what is fair, what is just
he
for
left.
people, for the citizens.
I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Somebody actually didn't crash.
Violated, yes, as ruled by a justice, that ruling stands. Let's change things for the future.
He could have easily
Let's
crashed
make things
our
better for the people of San Andreas.
crashed our little thing here.
Show the police departments how serious this matter ends, and let's take a direction in trying to change it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Craig. And just to confirm, Fullhead is what he said correct about the money?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
No, you can cap it off, Carmine. Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the court, I'd like to thank you all again for coming here today. We appreciate taking the time to hear everyone out fairly and listening to the arguments that we made.
Oh, you fine as hell, Brittany Angel.
Thank you. I'm glad that someone noticed. I've been working out recently. But no, we are not here to gaze upon the glorious body that I was gifted by God. Instead, we are here to hear the closing statement from the defense. So let's just start off with some of the accusations that have been laid
Fuck, chat, I think I do have
by the
Callista on.
plaintiff so far. You've heard a lot of loaded statements, a lot of emotionally charged, illogical statements provided to you, claiming that we are evil, terrible people that are just trying to take advantage of poor, helpless civilians, intentionally withholding crucial exculpatory evidence that could have changed the course of justice, which could be nothing but further from the truth as to what actually has occurred here today. This case is very, very simple when you look at the actual facts and evidence that is contained inside of it. When the prosecution are putting together a case, there are thousands and thousands of documents that we have to go through, and statements, pieces of evidence, casings, whatever you want to call it, that we have to assemble together and make into a complete picture so that we can put forward and provide it to the judges so that they can determine whether or not a crime has or has not occurred. As part of this process, as any reasonable person would, there does need to be a limit to what is and is not relevant information. For an example, if you were to submit a 24-hour recording of someone's if you were to submit a 24-hour recording of a surveillance camera with the crucial piece of information only being a 2-minute snippet from inside of it, that would be a little bit nonsensical. Why would you require people to go through 24 hours of footage? Footage that is completely irrelevant, has nothing interesting or that could be gained from it to anyone at all that could have any interest in what potentially could have occurred in that situation. That is essentially what has occurred here. As prosecutors, it is our job to make sure that we provide every piece of evidence to people and to the defense specifically so that they can have a chance to review it. However, some pieces of evidence are not, how do I put this? They're not evidence, just straight up. There's nothing there that can be gleaned from it. It is a blank page. It is blank and meaningless information. And that's what these were. Now, in this case, prosecution cannot be expected to provide every single record of anything that has ever occurred or happened in relation to a case. It's not reasonable. It's not prudent to expect it from us. And it's not something that this court system could even burden or bear. While it is our duty to make sure that we provide things that are important, and that's where the Rose ruling comes into place. The Rose ruling verdict that the plaintiff is leaning on states that, or they claim that it states that we are the ones who are liable for these damages. It states that we are the ones who have intentionally withheld very important information, and that's what they want to believe it to be. But as you heard from Justice Grayson himself when he stood up here on the stands, he did not do the important things that you need to do as a justice when making a verdict. He did not follow the letter of the law, nor did he follow the written legislation to review whether the evidence in question was exculpatory in nature or not. Now, we claim it to be not. They claim it to be so, but no determination was ever made. So therefore, no Rose ruling violation has occurred at all. The verdict is flawed, and it cannot be leaned on to provide this outrageous penalty that the plaintiff is asking for. That is essentially our stand, that the records in question here were not exculpatory in nature, and they were never determined to be so. Therefore, no Rose ruling violation has occurred. Therefore,
objection, misstatement of facts.
Am I?
I hate objecting during a closing, but there's literally a road rule violation has occurred. It's been ruled. It's a misstatement of facts.
I am aware of what has occurred and what hasn't. People's interpretations in their closing notwithstanding, I know what I am looking at. What people say in their closing has a bit of dramatic flair to it. If they get things wrong in their closing, people get things wrong. Not saying that that's happening or not, but I'm aware.
Understood, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Withdraw.
I guess the point that I'm getting at here is anyone here with eyes can clearly see what is happening here is just a simple misframing and twisting of the facts to present a biased view of what actually occurred so that the defense can cash out a little bit of that cheddar cheese from the state, which they might think of as to be an infinite piggy bank. But it's not. It's not. Money is not infinite. It's not something that can be easily come by. And the BCSO and the LSPD are not little pinatas that you can come and hit upon when you think you hit a little snafu. With that being said, I have nothing further to say. Thank you, Your Honor, for your time.
Thank you both. I will now go and deliberate. However, I do have a matter to...
Your Honor, I want to make a closing on behalf of...
Oh, yes, I forgot you were here, comment. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, chalk this shit up. Hey, but we're about to throw again.
I know you do, Carmine. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I think he's gonna
Your Honor. Plaintiffs. BCSO. And the people in the back. I'd like to bring your attention to the phrase, a lab. You're probably wondering, well, what does A lab stand for? Much simple. All but LSPD are bad.
I mean, that would be a blab, not a lab.
That's what I said, a blab. You're probably wondering why. Why say this? Because, unfortunately, the LSPD as an entity has been caught in the crosshairs of something,
terrorism
that I don't even know what the fuck it is. So, can I use profanity?
Yeah. We're still at the Gorky. They're at the.
We didn't put our hands in no cookie jar. Yes.
Yeah.
The docket case was pushed by R. Rubé York of the LSPD along with Maeve. Yes, the charges were pushed by her and Maeve. And yes, the court case was brought forth by her and Maeve. But there was no wrongdoing there. Everything was above board. Everything was going smoothly. Smooth sailings. That court case was probably going to end with that bald-headed fuck right there going to prison for a long time. But, unfortunately, an issue, a bump in the road occurred. Now, it is not the LSPD's opinion or position that there was any wrongdoing on the PD side. But the exculpatory / roads violation question only comes up at one point, and that's these phone records. These phone records. And it is of my wholehearted belief Ruby had no part in as an emissary of the LSPD. Here are the facts. Who submitted it? Maeve? Who brought it up in court, Maeve? Who made an utterance in court, Maeve? And what is Maeve? Maeve is BCSO. The LSPD did not submit this subpoena, did not forward this subpoena, did not have any part, active part, from my knowledge, in this subpoena. It is the LSPD's opinion that the LSPD has done nothing wrong. The glove doesn't fit. A blab, a blab, a blab. Thank you. I have an analogy, actually. If a tree falls in the forest and the BCSO saw it, must the LSPD be held accountable? Thank you.
Well done, Carmine. Well done, my captain. Fantastic
Monkey
work.
paw curls.
It's real serious conviction at the end there with the
All right, thank you all for that. This is going to be a delayed verdict. I have something I need to attend to in an hour that I can't get out of, as well as this has raised questions about the roads rule, whether or not it needs to be remedied through case law or legislation. There is a lot to look over and consider. I will do my best to have a verdict tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Forehead and comment, you guys still have contempt.
Damn, all I got from the end of that closing was that BCSO should sue LSPD since LSPD dropped all their shit on and made BCSO
I mean, it just
do all the
sounds
work.
like, to me, it sounds like BCSO should have just not tried to help them.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
So, you know what? I'm not gonna lie,
sue 'em
Vic.
for man hours and time worked on that.
I might have to do that. I just might have to.
represent you.
I'm sure you would.
I want to be here for this, please.
Was not expecting a delayed verdict.
Hey Belle. Hope you're having a good day.
Hey, Fuzzy, thank you for the resub. Months, holy shit. Oh, is there any serious going on? Oh! Why is that on fire? What the fuck? How the fuck do I repair this? You don't have to freaking throw up whenever you answer a call.
Hey.
What did I do?
I don't know, dude. I'm just making noises because I like them.
Oh. Hey, have you ever had a car that started on fire whenever you pulled it out of a garage?
Hell yeah, most of them, actually.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought.
Yeah.
Am I good to repair it, or am I gonna get? Is it gonna blow up in my face?
I'd get that bitch towed if I was you. To the mechanic shop. Otherwise, you might be cooked, to be honest with you.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah, because you need extensive repair. That's what that is. Otherwise, your ass is fucking cooked, dude. So good luck. It probably won't be too expensive. How did you think I was the one to call about this, huh? You don't gotta answer that. I already know why, actually.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. It's okay.
No, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
Nothing. I just realized why you called me for this is because I don't take care of my shit, and you knew that. I would go to Happy Motors if I was you.
Well, I am a mechanic there. But listen,
Well, there you go.
I kind of expected it, but I wasn't quite sure.
Well, you were correct. It's a proper assumption.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it stopped being on fire, so I'm gonna get it fixed.
Ow! Well, that's good. I just got in a car accident. Fuck you, Raina!
Alright, well, if you need help or anything, just give me a call.
Okay, I will.
I'm down to help out with anything,
Okay.
so.
Okay, thanks, Bill.
Alright, bye-bye. It's in perfect shape. What the hell? Chat, the reason why I didn't talk to Theo for a second there, or Kurt, is my dad came into my room again. I'm kind of getting old of it, or sick of it. But he needs help. So, within the next 10-20 minutes or whatever, I'm gonna dip for... Shouldn't be too long. We just have to pull some panels out of trailers, like put the trailer away for winter. So, it shouldn't be too long at all. But I do want to get one race done before we do it. Oh, chat, I'm gonna get burned right here. I'm gonna get past so much there. Yes, Brady. When does this start? (5:21 p.m. EST). So we have 2 minutes.
Hi, Belle.
Hi.
I didn't know you'd be in this place.
What was that?
I didn't know you'd be in this place. Are you okay?
Yeah, how you feeling, Bill?
Feeling better. Still not 100%, but I haven't
don't know
had
if
like
this
any
will
more
make you
zombies.
feel better or worse, but it has become more common around the town. Like more people are coming to us with similar symptoms.
So I feel a lot better because you guys were looking at me like I was crazy.
I was respecting you respectfully.
Oh,
Snoopy and Shana thought I was crazy.
I was seeing Misha running around with a shotgun, just shooting guns off, and it was kind of funny.
Well, that's what exactly what I was doing. I feel like, I guess.
Hey, Belle, do you know anyone with a JCU6 engine?
Me? It's at my club though.
Wait, what? You have a short eye in your book, not a JC6.
That sounds right, actually.
I was about to say, how the fuck did you squeeze that in there?
The rain is gonna be terrible.
Fuck. The rain is not good, chat. All right. Chat, we're not even 10 turns in and we crashed. This is not a good start. Okay, chat, we're locking in. We got this. The fuck was that? For fuck's sake. This car is so fragile. Oh, what's with the lag right now? Why are you swerving in the other lane? I think that's why racing is so hard in Nopixel, is not only do you need to know the tracks, but locals add such a major, like, what the hell are they doing aspect to it. It's like they go from swerving in front of you to into you. Like that right there. Oh, we 100% saw it, and I have no idea who that is. Alright, chat, give me like 10-15 minutes to go help my dad, and I'll be back. Alright, I'll be back, chat. Chat, it's gonna be a little bit longer. One thing turned into two turned into four, and now we're trying to separate cattle. So I think for this